What's up, guys? PsychoKids here. So, I want to talk to you guys about something that's actually pretty interesting this time. Yeah, because every time it's done me not. No, I'm just kidding. But GTA 5 is coming out. Everyone's really excited about that. Obviously, we changed the light here. That's a little bit better. That's really bright, actually. That's better. That's going to be good enough, guys. Sorry. So, everyone's really excited about GTA. It's coming out, and everyone's like, yeah, GTA. But there are a lot of people against GTA. And do you guys know why? Grand Theft Auto 5, just in case someone didn't know. Probably unlikely, but just in case. Do you guys know why people are against Grand Theft Auto 5? Let me tell you, or just Grand Theft Auto. There's been a lot of scenarios and situations where, like, kids will steal cars. They'll be like, well, I saw Grand Theft Auto, thought I could do it. Obviously, they didn't know you had to have a permit first. If they would just institute that in GTA, like getting a permit, hey, go for it. Fuck it, right? No, but seriously, people are saying that the violent video games cause violence in people, right? But obviously, there's violence everywhere you look at TV, movies, there's violence everywhere, right? We're all pretty accustomed to violence and gore and blood and everything like that. Now, with that being said, we're also a very prudish type of country, here in America. No nudity and all that stuff. We're like, woo, no nudity, anything like that, we're all against it. And certain types of violence, anything that we can hop on, everyone hops on, especially if parents are somewhat at fault and they don't want to take the blame, which is most people don't like to take the blame. They like to point the finger at someone else because that would take, some sort of inner beings and emotions that most of them don't have. So, when you don't want to take, your own problems to account, really try to reinstitute rules and reevaluate everything you've been doing, right? So, GTA 5 is coming out, and obviously there's been a bunch of other Grand Theft Autos, but one of them in 2003, there's a kid, one of the Grand Theft Autos came out, played it for 6 months straight, 9 day, right? Who cares? Everyone plays games a lot. Fuck it. If you're a gamer, you play games a lot. So, he was playing it a lot, playing all of his Grand Theft Autos, I guess, killing people and shooting cops and doing all the shit that you do in Grand Theft Auto, right? So, he finally actually got arrested in real life because they suspected him of stealing a car. I don't know if that was true. They didn't ever say if that was true. I have no idea. For whatever reason, that was obviously the least important thing that was happening here. So let me explain to you what else happened, guys. He got there, was no problem, didn't say anything to the people, it wasn't an issue at all, right? Everyone was like, okay, hunky-dory, it's fine, don't you worry about a thing. It's cool. He was just being booked in, wasn't being suspicious or anything like that. Well, it ended up being where my hat's like showing my head with pee. So, it ended up being where he snapped. All of a sudden, he was just like, whoa, wait a fucking minute, I remember this mission. Reached over the table, grabbed the gun, right? Now, this is in real life. This is no longer, this is him being in the police station. Grabbed the gun, shot the cop in the chest and then once in the head, so he got shot twice. Another cop ran outside, or ran down the hallway. He came out the hallway here, caught him in the hallway, shot him 3 times, once in the head. Went down the rest of the hallway after picking up car keys to one of the police cars, shot the emergency 911 operator 5 times, once in the head. After that, he got in the cop car and drove off. Obviously, he was caught a little bit later. I don't know how long, but when he was caught, he said, life is like a video game. At some point, you're going to die. Sometimes you die. And I was like, that was very, I could see you saying that if you were like a gamer and you were just being funny and that whole situation was not even connected to it. But that was that's a pretty serious offense. He killed, I think it was like 5 people in the end. He killed 5 people. And he didn't say it was because of Grand Theft Auto. It was accused on Grand Theft Auto. So they tried to sue Grand Theft Auto. They tried to sue the people who marketed Grand Theft Auto. And this is in Alabama. And accused them of being like, this is what you're giving to our kids and blah, blah, blah. And, it went back and forth. And a lot of people say that games like that will cause violence. I don't believe that personally. I've played games forever, obviously. I'm a big-time gamer, and they've never affected me in any sort of negative way. I've never become angry. I mean, obviously I became angry at the game, at people in the game, but I wouldn't be like, I'm going to kill you. Now, people say that, but obviously, your human sort of mind and brain would normally stop you unless there's some disconnects, in which case, you're just gonna do it eventually anyway. I mean, that's how shit is. Unfortunately, we're not all perfect, and things happen in life, and life's an asshole. So, because of that, people are freaking out about Grand Theft Auto 5 coming out because it's gonna have all this extra shit and all this stuff you can do, and people think that a crime rate is gonna go up, and that all this shit's gonna happen, and little girls are gonna prostitute themselves, and then boys are gonna kill them to get back their money. I don't know. So, I don't know if they're gonna use Pokemon cards to trade that. I don't know what's going on, guys. I don't know. I'm just saying that people are freaking out about it. And it'll be interesting to see what the reaction is. And the whole thing is like, boom, it's like the Mayan calendar. Nothing happened. And they're like, oh my god. Move it to the next game. Ghosts. Call of Duty Ghosts is gonna cause people to kill each other. So people say that these violent games will cause violence. I don't honestly believe that. That's my personal preference, or my personal, I guess, opinion. And if you don't agree with me, that's fine. I don't care. I don't care. Not here to have everyone agree with me. I'm just saying what I feel. And I only say it because, I've played games forever, and look how I turned out, guys. Take it out. So, I apologize. I was going to do this whole funny thing, right, where I was, like, cutting open a teddy bear, and I was to eat the insides and stuff, and I was going to do all this craziness. What I was going to use was one of Buddha's old toys, because he ripped off a leg, and everything else was fine. We were going to throw it away, because all the stuffing was coming out of it. Anyway, guys, the whole thing got messed up more times than I'm willing to tell you guys, so I'm not gonna include that on this video. We'll put that in a different video. I'm sorry that this skit failed. Next time, guys, next time. But I just want to know what you guys think. Obviously, I don't think video games cause violence and that sort of thing, or that it'll happen like that. But it would be interesting to see what you guys have to say about it. Obviously, I don't think Grand Theft Auto is going to raise crime rate or have people start being prostitutes and gangsters and stuff. And we already have that, right? That's already an issue for us. It's not going to add to that. But that's my opinion. What do you guys think? Psycho 20 out. Oh, Psycho 20 out. Psycho Kids out. Peace. Peace, guys. We love ya.